how much money does it take to start a blog? Well, that answer is going to be a little bit different for everybody depending on how they set their blog up, what products they purchase, if they take any classes. But today, I'm going to show you exactly how much money I spent to launch my blog. All that coming up. Before we begin, if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Kathy Dean with Blogging Ambitions, a YouTube channel I created to go behind the scenes of my health and wellness blog to show you what it takes to grow a successful online business. In today's video, I'm going to cover my upfront cost, the money that I spent just to launch the blog. In future videos, I'll go over my monthly expenses and any income earnings that I receive. So if you're interested in seeing those kind of videos, make sure you hit that red subscribe button, and if you click the bell notification next to it, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. All right guys, let's head over to the computer and I'm going to show you my handy dandy spreadsheet with my pie chart so I can show you exactly the money that I spent. Welcome to my spreadsheet and my pie chart. We will run through this very quickly. The number of lines I have of expenses that first pre-launch month. There's not a lot of items. Some of the future months will have more items to go with it. However, this was also my most expensive month to start with, and that is because I actually took 2 blogging classes, even though I only really needed the first one. So my upfront costs, here's my handy dandy pie chart. You'll notice that here the bulk of my cost was in learning. And then the next biggest cost was the website. And that makes sense that the bulk of my costs would be in learning how to blog and building the actual website. And then I had some negligible costs like legal pages and equipment. So for all of these items, if you are interested in checking them out, I will post my affiliate links in the description box below. All right, the first thing, and it wasn't the first thing I purchased, but the first thing on the list was a selfie stick and tripod. And if you'll notice the video that I took, the introduction to this video, that was taken with my iPhone that was hooked to this selfie stick and tripod. It was very inexpensive, $24 on Amazon. It was a great investment. It has paid for itself time and time again already. All right, probably the most important thing that I took, the most important class that I took was this Create and Go, Build and Launch Your Blog. I had actually tried blogging about 6 years ago, but failed miserably because I didn't know what I was doing. And I started thinking about blogging again towards the end of last year, and I happened to come across the creators of Create and Go, and I watched a lot of their YouTube videos, and everything they had to say, it spoke to me. These guys, they don't come off salesy, they don't come off ingenuine, they are completely sincere, telling it how it is. You know, when they first started out a few years ago, they had an initial blog that failed miserably. And then they were able to create a successful blog and then wanted to teach others how to do that. And so as a result, they came up with Create and Go. And the price tag on this initial class that they have, and they have several classes at varying levels, but this class right here, this $97 price tag, that is incredible, guys. I mean, if you go and look at blogging courses online, I mean, you can find a few free things out there, but to really invest in a blogging course, you're closer to $300 for most of them. And so the fact they're offering their introduction to blogging class at only $97, it's an amazing price tag. Their subsequent classes do get more expensive, but you're also getting more in depth, more detailed. I did go ahead and purchase that second class in their series of classes, which is called Make Money Blogging for Beginners, because this really was the next step. Once I launched my blog, I wanted to roll right into how can I monetize this. So again, the initial introductory class I took was $97. The Make Money for Beginners blogging class, it was more expensive at $157. That class, I didn't have to have it before launching my blog. That was a personal choice. And so, you know, for anybody that didn't want to take that pre-launch, this price tag right here, this total of $504, will be reduced to closer to $350, which is really not much money to invest up front. The other things that I did invest in, the legal documents. If you have a website, you need your disclaimer, your terms and conditions, your privacy policy. And you can write those yourselves, and there are resources online. But knowing that I wanted to monetize my blog up front, I wanted to make sure I was fully covered legally. And the disclaimer was $37 because I have a health and wellness blog, the blog that we go behind the scenes that I'm talking about here. I wanted to make sure I had that medical disclaimer and the fitness and nutrition disclaimer to cover myself because I'm not a doctor. And so just to let people know that these are my opinions based off my experience. And then again, terms and conditions and privacy policy, you know, I collect emails for my email list. And again, I needed to make sure that I was fully covered legally because who wants to get sued, right? My other costs had to do specifically with my website. I went with Bluehost. This is my 1-year cost. You can get Bluehost through some affiliate links for as low as $2.95 a month, but that's only if you purchase 3 years. And I wasn't quite ready to commit that fully, and I was trying to reduce my costs. So Bluehost for 1 year cost me $71.28. The next thing I spent money on, which I felt like there was some value in, was my actual website theme. Now, Bluehost is my my hosting company, but I have WordPress on top of that. WordPress is a platform that I blog on, and WordPress has a lot of free themes, and they're great. However, you're very limited on how you can customize your website, and I wanted to design my website exactly how I wanted it. And so Elegant Themes allows that kind of customization. Specifically, I went with the Divi theme, which is very popular in the blogging world. But with Elegant Themes, it's not just one theme you get access to. You get access to all of their themes. And at the time that I purchased this, they were running a special, and so I was able to pick that up for $70 for a year. Now, they do have a lifetime purchase price of, I think, about $250. But again, I wasn't quite ready to fully commit to that lifetime price tag. I was trying to keep my costs a little bit down. And so I just went with the 1 year, make sure I like it. And at this point, I do like it enough that I probably will go ahead and upgrade to that lifetime cost. And finally, Social Pug. If you're going to market your blog, you want people to be able to share your articles. I had initially started with Social Warfare, but within a couple of weeks of downloading that, they had a major malicious attack, and a lot of people's websites came crashing down. And so I very quickly removed that, asked for a refund, and Social Pug was the next, the next in line of recommendations. And that cost was $31.68. Again, a lot of these things, there are free versions out there. There are free resources. But with that, you have to determine how much your time is worth. Because, you know, with blogging, can you find free information on how to blog out there? Absolutely. But how many countless hours are you going to spend doing that research versus taking a class that has given you all the good information weeded out already, and you can get started blogging right away. So guys, all in all, for equipment, I spent $24. On learning, I spent $250. On my legal documents, a total of $54. And on my website, upfront cost was $172. Again, this pre-launch month has been my most expensive so far. The setup cost each month after that has been less, and I will go over those numbers in a future video. So again, if you want to see those videos, make sure you subscribe to this channel. And again, my total cost for all of March pre-launch to the blog was $504.95. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed taking a sneak peek into some of my expenses on building and growing my blog. If you like this video, make sure you give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not already, and I will see you on the next video.